Okay. It's real nice fun outside, right? Okay. If you hear that little beeping sound right here, this noise, it's probably annoying. Let's go. So make sure my hair is real tight so that get the preparation, and then we'll start this episode in a nice way. Okay, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Talk with me, my fellow. Well, it's been nice out right now since I have been doing this episode, and I'm taking this into consideration that I'm gonna film this another episode. I'm at whatever this location is, so you won't find anywhere else here. If anyone knows someone's watching this, then say hi. I'm just starting filming here. I'm just take it up a bit and sit up and relax and just having this little conversation with myself, talking to the camera for God knows how long with this. Okay, so it's been like a couple of months, been a few weeks since I've been doing this real talk. Yeah, it's been much. It's been much. Oof, I don't know what's going on. I might know what's going on with my life in this, but I can tell right now. Oof, things are a little bit bad, and I'm just gonna tell you this one honest, because I have a little confession right now. Because the house right there, they think that it's haunted. I'm gonna tell you right now, this house that I'm currently living, haunted. They think it's haunted. There's like ghosts there. I don't think there's anything wrong with the house. I think it's wrong with their heads. And they use something to throw a lot of ashes, and throw a lot of smoke, because they think they smoke something on high. They're on high on something, but they're not high, okay? They think they have ghosts in their heads, and then they poke themselves around the head or something like that. Yeah, I really don't believe that every single bit when it comes to ghosts and stuff, because okay, yeah, I'm currently doing well. I haven't I just show up right here, and I have not been seen right here or doing anything. What I usually hear is to do some good things, and I'm not gonna give it away because I don't know what my job is, but I'm not gonna tell you what my job is gonna be. No, I'm just gonna keep this shut. So I can tell you about the live that I'm doing. Oh yeah, there's a lot of things that are gonna be coming up for this podcast, but it will probably be edited out and then here. But I'm trying to pull out this episode 3 right now. But if you're already watching this, I think the 3 will be out, or possibly try to upload the 3 in the video format. Because right now, for this podcast for the season 4, I'm still currently in season 4. I hadn't wrapped up season 4 yet, so I gotta finish this season 4 before we head on to another season. So the video format will exclusively on YouTube. Okay, this video format that you're watching is gonna be exclusively on YouTube. But on the audio version, be Spotify or any other podcast that you're listening to. There's an audio version, there's a video version. Video version exclusively here. Audio version, Spotify, Google Podcasts, any other podcasts that you will find. I haven't been in this podcast taking it a little seriously, because that's it's not working out today. I'll just start to move around a little camera today, because that's how I usually do in this usually do when I'm making this little video. Yeah, but that's you surely have to listen to this podcast. there are some other podcasts that I've done, but there are no inspirations of it. I don't believe there are any podcasts that I could think of that is more believable than what it is. Okay, so going on, the life is gonna be hectic, but the future for coming around this August, this my whole month of August, I think we're gonna have some great time right now for this whole month because there are some good things in August. So my cousins are gonna be going to two things for next week, but by the time this is recorded, because this was recorded on the date, you'll see when it was recorded in the description, so you'll understand what the context of it. Okay, probably understand the context. So yeah, next week there's gonna be a lot of good things about it because my cousin, she's from currently lives in Texas. She's coming to Buffalo and just visit us for about a couple of weeks or maybe a week or so. So yeah, she in Buffalo, and then a few weeks from now we'll be going to Erie County Fair right after the work, right after work. She'll be, yep, and they'll take us to the fair, and that was very impressive that we're gonna have to go to the fair right after the work. It's very different. What the normal, our usual normal thing, our normal tradition when I'm not at work. Okay, so my normal tradition when I'm not at work is basically we usually go to a bread hive. It's located somewhere in Buffalo. It's right close to my school, which is National Preparatory at Cleveland. It's right close to the Riverside, and we usually buy some breakfast stuff, breakfast sandwiches, and whatever the drink they have. Served real good, right? It tastes so good, and it tastes better when we usually walk into it. And then after that, after we eat breakfast at the bread hive, we are going to the Erie County Fair, and we'll do some fun stuff around it. But we'll have to walk around this whole entire place and the whole entire aspect of what the Erie County Fair looks like. It's probably the biggest fair you've seen in Hamburg. I think it starts today, right? Is it August 9th? Yeah, it's August 9th. So it's open right now, and everybody wants to go there. It'll probably take about like 2 weeks or so for this whole fair. This is a huge fair. It's a really big fair. Everyone wants the games. Everyone wants to play some good old manager game. They usually stop by, get some food. But my family's favorite food right now in the fair is fried dough. Okay, so basically fried dough is a bread, right? But they deep fry it. Okay, they have like some things to deep fry and stuff. After deep fry, they'll ask you for you want powdered sugar or cinnamon sugar, or both, or none. Just have a plain old fried dough. But my favorite was deep fried Oreos. So it's just basically Oreos, covered in batter, deep fried it, and garnish it with powdered sugar. That's one of the favorite foods we have. And then you walk around but our tradition is we usually walk in and see two things. There are two important things that we all see: the Indian dance, not the Indian dance, but the Native American dance, and that was really exciting because we know what it came from. Yeah, there's always a Native American dance right there. That's great dancing. And then I usually go after that Native American dance. We usually go to this a German boy, a German clown or something like that. But that's, but if I can't even. There is, yeah, but yeah, there is a German clown come into the Hamburg and do some silly stuff. There are lots of very silly stuff, and we all make each other laugh. Very tradition for us. That's another thing for tradition thing. But for me, every time when I go to a festival or a fair, there is some games. I usually games. Skee ball is one of them. I be second. I might be good at it. But one game that I'm very good at is I got it. So what I got it is mainly is, well, I don't know what I got it is. So what I got it is, you have all those red bouncy balls that you got. Just toss it in, and hopefully it lands on one of the holes, like the 25 square holes right there. Hopefully it landed on it. And your goal is to get all 5 balls in either horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. But you have to be the first one. You have to be the first one who has all 5 balls in any straight line. Once you saw all the 5 balls in the straight line, call out, I got it. They'll say, and they'll verify and say you got all 5 balls in a single line. If there's one person, you'll get a coupon for a prize. But if there's more than one winner, you get 3 free games. That's simple, right? It is really that simple. When I played that game, I was so close. I was literally close to it. But every time, as soon as I have the 4 ball in that line, and someone say I got it, that's the worst thing you can get. Or sometimes the ball gets stuck, and you have to push that out. And what annoys you the most is that the ball might bounce out, and it might go to a different hole. It might be helpful, but it will not be in a good way. So I think it's all about the luck and strategy. Okay, I think I got is basically a luck and a strategy. Just do those things. And then lots of food stuff with me. I've casually avoided because there's a lot, other than the fried dough and fried Oreos. There are some foods we usually go, but we don't do any of those stuff because it's not my best interest for that. Other than that, that's definitely the fair that we usually go to. Out and I play fair, and then we'll just start basically walking around. No idea where we'll go, and basically watch some stuff. They can really watch some things, watch magic shows or somewhere along the line. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there is another game that I played. It's the coin drop, but they put the theme of Wizard of Oz or something like that. That's how I got it. Oh right, yeah, I got it. We'll see you soon. By the way, that's my coworker right there, and I'm starting to film. Anyways, we're down to a few minutes right now, and I kind of want to get into some of the rants. But again, I already told you about every single thing about it. It's just filming things for 30 minutes. It's all about 30 minutes. Well, the minimum of this episode of this real talk, it's gonna be 30 minutes. Okay, right now it's a 14-minute mark, so we're getting into something else. So yeah, that's basically it. Oh, there's another thing I was going for, is the fair. We usually go on Tuesday, but the another thing that I'm excited about is, so we're going away for 3 days, and we're going to to Vermont. This is another state that I had never been to before. It's a new state. Never been visited to any other states other than the ones on the East Coast. So, and Vermont is another state now that I have never visited. So, this is very exciting for me to visit states that I haven't even get a chance to go to. So this will be, I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to tell my cousin if it's a car ride, if it's a car ride, or if it's an airport ride or something like that. It's either there. It's either a car ride or a plane. I think it more likely to be a car ride. I don't know how many hours is that it, but that's good. But I might have to stop recording. I'm not gonna do that yet. But yeah, we're going to Vermont. We're in for 3-day vacation. The beeping is very annoying. So yeah, we're gonna have a 3-day vacation in Vermont. Hopefully it does well. Hopefully I won't do it wrong and be embarrassed, because there's a lot of embarrassment right now when it comes to going on trips. If someone asks me what is the most annoying thing, what annoys me the most when it comes to a trip, forgot to bring things is another thing, because I definitely forgot things. Or sometimes, every time when I go on vacation, my old slippers, my old sandals, my flip-flops, it broke the handle, and I could not even be able to fix it, and I might be barefoot and stuff. Oh my god, I hate it. Now I have to buy new stuff. I have to buy new flip-flops and forget all the old flip-flop, because that was old and it kind of rips it apart, and it's very expensive too. It's wasted a lot of money when I had to do that. It definitely wasted a lot of money. If you would ask me, if you would know me, how this thing here, how we get situated right now when it comes to do things and all the fun stuff that I've done, and when it comes to the vacation, beaches have when it comes to going to the beach, no problem. I have no problem going to beaches. But when it comes to changing clothes, and because I have like a wet short and a wet brief with wet boxers, I had to wrap myself around the towel until we go home and took a shower. And that's what I usually do. If there's ever a station where you wash off all the sand, that's another good thing. But good thing I don't record that when it comes to vlogs, or going there when we're vlogging some things. Yeah, I don't usually do that when vlogging all that good stuff. And that's the whole things that are embarrassment. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are very, very embarrassing when I have to do good things. Then when things, well, even when we usually go to things like Ocean City, when vacation did not go as planned. I really had to tell you a little story about it, because I had a vlog down for the Ocean City the second time that we usually go there. Now we go to Ocean City. I thought we are heading for the beach. No, we're basically walking around the pier. There's nothing I could do. We just walked around the pier. Yeah, we walked around the pier. We're not eating anything. We'll just start walking around the pier, and then we'll go back. But my aunt has this incredible plan to ride the trolley, but did not realize that it's going to rain. But did not realize that it's going to rain soon. So we're literally stuck in Charlie, and we usually moseying down all the way towards the end of that little big port of that pier or something like that. And then the rain is coming. There's nothing we could do about it. We cannot stand up or anything. And we're all soaking wet. We are literally soaking wet. And there's nothing you could do. We don't do anything about it. We are literally soaking wet. I have no choice. We have no choice to sit down, splash yourself in the rain, and everybody starts up and down and cheering on. And we are brave, and we are staying dry. But no, we are soaking wet. Wet clothes, all soaked up. I did have a clip for that, but I literally did have a clip for that, for sure. I think it's in one of the vlogs that we went into Ocean City, Maryland. Yeah, if you find that vlog there, it's in, I think it's probably in the I or something, or you find it on the vlog me in section. You know what? Just put that in the little I section. You'll know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. That is one of the best moments. That's one of the best. No, that's probably a vacation that I will never forget. It wasn't going to plan, but I will still remember it. The cameras are not lying, okay? Everything that I filmed, it's true. I did not make this up. This is not script. I did not make it up. I filmed it. Everything I said is filmed. It's so scripted. So that is basically it. But I will never forget it. I will keep that one in mind. It's all there, and I will mention it. Wow. I think I am planning to do a lot of things right now. Okay, it's already 9 o'clock right now, and I'm about to go a little soon. Okay, I have to go there as soon as I can. Get this out of the way. Okay, I only have a few minutes left before I have to settle in, and then I need to go to the door, jam it, and we're all gonna go to, because we have this big competition right now and we're getting into it. But we'll keep this one after the post and see if we actually won. Okay, so as of right now, I'm still recording this video because I have a few minutes before I do things, because I'll be showing up to work first. But first things first, I'll have to change this one to my gym clothes, but I'll have my short first and then this pants, right? So that I will be in there immediately, and then I have no trouble there, and then I have no problem with it. And then when we come back from, because there's a Summer Olympics, and no, not the actual Olympics that was supposed to be next year. They have their own Olympics. They have their own games. They have some great events, and anybody can be competing for it. They can do groups, but they can also do individuals as well. So that's a good thing about the Summer Olympics, because anybody wants to participate in some events. I do. And first time I'm over here, I was like very nervous. I haven't done doing what I'm doing. Well, I'm about to get started soon, and we are. Okay, so what I do is take all this clothes, and I'm changing this into my gym clothes. But I have to show up and clock in first then ninjas, and then we'll all go today, and we'll all go to where we usually go. Yeah, that's about that. Those are a lot of plans, and you should do. Okay, let's give me the concept of the floor is lava is. Okay, so what floor lava is basically you have all items you get, right? All the items that you get, and basically you will have to put your foot somewhere without touching the floor, because because it says the floor is lava. Because if you touch the floor somehow, you gotta go back and do it again. Hopefully, yeah, but you can touch others. You can touch others. You can touch your equipment. You can touch a lot of, as long as you don't fall in on the touch floor, and you have to start over again. And hopefully, because there are 12 teams, and I'm one of those 12 teams. So you gotta set up the fastest time, okay? Because whoever's the fastest will win that event. Yeah, and unfortunately, we're the first ones that we are the first ones. Yeah, that's very unfortunate, but we will set up the best time so that nobody will take notes. No taking notes. Don't copy anything, because that they should put the teams somewhere in the last, so that we know so that we'll watch and we'll observe what they're doing. But they're the ones that are gonna observe what we're doing, and that's good. That will make a little setup a fail. That's why we should do it first. They're really eager to get it. You should sign up. If you want to sign up, try to be not on first, because being first is something good, but it might be bad. If you're the first one, you won't be able to do good at it. You're setting up time. If you're the first person to go first, make sure you set. The chances are all the other players, or the other teams, they will beat your score, or they will beat your time. So that is a kind of little concern. But yeah, there's gonna be summer games, and it's gonna be at 2 weeks. It'll be every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Lots of great events. But I'm only usually do one event a day. Okay. Yeah, I would love to do one event a day, and that's why I love it. I love it so much. Alright, I only have about a few minutes left, and then I will wrap this up for everything. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna have a few minutes left. I will wrap myself up, and then we're good to go. You know? And it's really amazing that I had to do this, but yeah, I only have about a few minutes, and then I will have to execute everything to make sure I got all what I need and just get everything done. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this episode, and hopefully want to get this, this whole month of August. Sometimes it might go. It will go fast. It will be probably the fastest month next to February, but I think we're in midsummer right now. Yeah, and then by September we are pushing in towards fall, and it's autumn season. Things are gonna be different in the autumn season. Yep, we are going up so fast, and September is a really great thing. Oh, one more thing about this September, because since it's gonna be my 24th birthday, I will do something different for my 24th birthday. except 2016. I'm gonna do something different. We'll talk about it next episode, okay? Alright. That is it for this episode of World Talk. I will see you next midnight. Okay? Alright. Bye. Take care.